I do want to say something here, but it's very short, more of a footnote really, to the piece I did on gravity, or I should say our understanding of gravity, or I should say our very spotty and incomplete understanding of gravity. In the course of his book, the author included some facts which acted upon me rather like the prize in a box of Cracker Jacks or a bobblehead at the ball game. Here's the first fact. The sun converts around 4 million tons of matter into energy every second. That's mind-boggling. That's what I call a blast furnace. I'm going to repeat that. The sun converts around 4 million tons of matter into energy every second. Here's the second fact. There are so many absorptions and re-emissions along the way that photons take somewhere between 10,000 and 1 million years to get out of the sun. And every second of those 10,000 to 1 million years, the sun has been burning up another 4 million tons of matter. Somebody do the math on that, not me. I'm absolutely astounded by both of these facts, and I'm equally astounded that someone worked them out and came to know that and establish it as a fact, because I'm positive that the author believed both of those were true and based on nothing but intense scientific investigation, fully corroborated by the work of others. I'm continually amazed by all that we don't know about the world in which we live. And I am equally amazed by all that we do know, and the shifting balance between the two is also amazing. Also, consider the whole space-time thing, in which the fabric of it is warped by mass, more or less, depending on the magnitude of the mass, but the bodies in motion will act as if they are moving in a straight line, and the whole quantum mechanics particle wave thing, which is based on probabilities, not physical structure. These are theories which allow for explanation and predictions, but they are not necessarily an exact statement of reality. A word about the people, the scientists who inhabit this shadow world. Really, it is a dark world into which they try to bring light. Plato's cave with the shadows. These scientists are both rigorous and fantastic. They have to be both. They must, of necessity, think outside the box, because the box is really, it's what we already know, so it's a dead end. And outside the box, we're lost. I've written a bit about being lost. I sure as hell got lost in the chapter that was all about string theory and loop quantum gravity. Try that one on. Loop quantum gravity. The big question that leaped up in my mind as I read about those things was, how do these guys go home and sleep at night? And then there was commutative and non-commutative geometry and twistor theory, math used to explore the unknown. I heard the other day that some brilliant math genius, a lady, had died at an early age, maybe in her 30s. I think I know why. Math has a teasing relationship with physics. Sometimes it is developed, as with Newton and his calculus, to create the theories of force acting over distance and time. In other cases, as with imaginary numbers, the square roots of negative numbers, the math leads the way. In either instance, it is fiendishly complicated. Einstein worked for 10 years to get the math, those tensors, that would hold his theory of general relativity. I was writing a while ago about truth and how it seems to be at various times obvious and indisputable and ultimately elusive. True in life, true in law, and true in science. When you're searching for the truth, the same set of data can be interpreted to mean one or two or any number of possible theories. It's tough out there, and gravity seems to be exactly that, to me anyway. And we have these people, exactly like these scientists who are working on genetics in another book I read, who go to incredible extremes to try to add to our knowledge. And many of them wind up working a dry hole. Their work produces no results, but it is not a waste because the hole had to be dug and examined. It's dry, there's nothing there. The value is that no one will have to dig it again. We move on, dig more dry holes. It's painstaking, tedious beyond belief process. Newton famously said that he stood on the shoulders of giants. He was also supported by thousands of people we've never heard of, who did solid, honest work that did not pan out. So here's to them too. And remember, in this moment, there's another 4 million tons beginning the million-year journey out of the sun.